Math 85, we're still working on section 8.1 with a little bit more complicated equations using the addition and subtraction properties of equality to solve. So if you see something like this where, excuse me, if you see an equation like this where you have a more complicated expression on one side, I wouldn't go right into solving that equation by doing performing some operation to both sides. Instead, I would work on simplifying both sides of the equation and then go ahead and use the steps to solve. So here's what I mean by that. 3x minus 7 minus 2x minus 4 equals 1. We see we have some like terms that can be combined here first, like 3x and negative 2x. So 3x minus 2x is just x. And then I have minus 7 minus 4. Remember, the minus stays with that term because this is basically like plus a negative 7 plus a negative 4. So when you're adding these two negative numbers together, negative 7 plus negative 4 gives me a negative 11. So I can say minus 11. All right, and then that equals 1. And again, I like to think of the equal sign as breaking my workspace up into two separate sides. And now x minus 11 equals 1. To undo the subtraction, I'll perform addition to both sides. Add 11, add 11. X equals 1 plus 11 is 12. Then you can go and check your answer. Let's do the next problem. 3 times n minus 4 minus 2n equals negative 3. So again, first I would simplify this side before I manipulate the equation. When you have multiplication, when you're trying to multiply over a binomial there, you want to use the distributive property of multiplication over addition. So that means that the 3 multiplies times every term inside the parentheses. So 3 times n, you can write that as 3n. And 3 times minus 4 would be minus 12. Okay. So I've gone ahead and opened up those parentheses using the distributive property. Let me write the rest. Minus 2n equals negative 3. All right, now I'll see if there's any terms that are like that I can combine. Got 3n minus 2n, which is 1n, and then minus 12 equals negative 3. Now again, the operation here connecting n to 12 is subtraction, so I'll undo that by adding 12 to both sides. And minus 12 plus 12 is just n, and over here on the right, negative 3 plus a positive 12 will be a positive 9. And then you can always go back and check your work like we've shown before. All right, last problem that we're going to do. 2 times parentheses, 3k minus 1, and parentheses, minus 5k equals negative 2 minus 7. So here, let's simplify this side first by opening up the parentheses using the distributive property. I'll multiply 2 times the 3k and 2 times the minus 1. 2 times 3k is 6k, and then minus 2, because 2 times 1 is 2. Minus 5k equals, and then why don't I go ahead and combine these two terms. Negative 2 minus 7 gives me negative 9. Great. Now over here, I see 6k minus 5k. These are like terms. Combining 6k minus 5k gives me 1k, which I'll just write as k. The next term left is minus 2 equals negative 9. And then I will add 2 to both sides to undo this operation to leave me with just k. So plus 2 plus 2. Got k equals negative 9 plus 2, which is a negative 7.